Well, hello everyone. I'm going to get some hay for my horses. I got hay back here in this old garage where I milk Avon at, so I'm going to go get a bale, carry it across the road and feed my little horses. It wasn't too bad of a day. It's starting to get a little windy and starting to cool down now. I don't know, it's not quite 3 o'clock, I don't think. But anyhow, it's supposed to be a high of 42 today, but I can tell it's getting colder and the wind is picking up and temperature's dropping. I wanted to get on here and let you know what's been going on. We had some nice weather and then it got cold again, but then we did get a couple days where it's warmed up. Today's basically the last warm day, if you call 42 degrees warm. Tomorrow it's only going to be a high of 30, I think, and then it's going to drop from there. It's going to drop from there, and anyhow, I want to let you know what was going on. Like I said, my friend Mark, he showed up to my house this morning, and he lives in town, and he told me that here a while back, as I mentioned to some of you guys that have seen the video, the city or the town of Smithland where he lives had got on him because he had a couple vehicles parked there and stuff. He's the one I got that S10 pickup from that I showed you guys here a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, or however long ago it was. Well, anyhow, he come to my house this morning because the sheriff's department showed up to his house, served him papers. He's got to go to court now because at his house he had a car and basically 3 pickups. He sold the car, he gave me this S10 pickup, and the other 2 pickups are behind his house, or pushed up behind his house where you really don't notice them. But anyhow, the city's still on him to get rid of them. They had sent him a notice several months back to clean it up. Well, he started to. I mean, he showed effort. He got rid of 2 vehicles. And the one truck actually runs, or did run when he parked it. I don't know, he thought there was a U-joint going out or a wheel bearing. I don't know, there was something wrong with it anyhow. So he parked it, and he's been trying to get that started and it don't want to fire. But he was thinking about getting that running, you know, get a battery in it and get it started and stuff and possibly sell it. He's had a few guys wanting to buy it, so he's going to get rid of that. Would have left him with 1 truck in his backyard. But now he's got to go to court for the whole thing. So he asked me if I could help him out, bail him out again. We're going to get those last couple vehicles that he has at his house and bring them down here. And I showed you the other 2 pickups, that brown Chevy pickup and that Blazer. I've been storing them down here because it was the same thing. The city decided to get on him about the vehicles, and he had them 2 vehicles parked at his house years ago, and one other that I have clear up in my pasture, an old panel wagon. Well, anyways, we moved him down here, and since then that's quite a few years back. So since then he's accumulated more vehicles. All these vehicles that he accumulates is ones that he drives. They break down on him or whatever the deal is, and he just parks it. Always has intentions on fixing them, but he just goes and buys another one. And then it eventually breaks down on him, and then he'll park it and buy another one. And that's how they accumulate. It ain't something that he's just dragging in there. These are actually vehicles that ran at one time, or some of them still run. They just had something go wrong with them, transmission go out, you know, whatever the case may be. But so now, excuse me, tomorrow I'm going to help him take my trailer or whatever we need to do and go get those vehicles out of Smithland and bring them down here. And the 2 vehicles that I do have here now, he's talking about calling his nephew because his nephew had been wanting them. And he really wasn't wanting to part with them. I don't know why, because he just ain't got the time to fix them up or nothing. And they've been sitting for years now and starting to rust out really good. And he's had numerous people stop and wanting to buy them from me, and I told them they're not mine, they're my friend Mark's, and gave him his number. I don't know if they've ever contacted him, but he just wouldn't let go of them. So, but now he's talking about letting them two go to his nephew, and I know there's a pickup that I'm going to get tomorrow, and I don't know, it's probably in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think it's a Chevy or GMC pickup that he said I can have to junk out, as well as that S10 that I have. So I'll have another vehicle for junk. He also told me he had a lot of copper wire that needs stripped down, and so he's given that to me to strip down, and we're going to split it. So that'll be some income for me, I guess. And then of course he has some old car batteries that I'll take to a battery place. There's one in Omaha. I could take it to my brother's salvage yard, but he ain't paying all that great of a price on batteries right now, so I'll probably take them down to Omaha and sell them down there, get a little better price. And like I said, I got all them electric motors that was in that S10 that I'm going to be cleaning up, getting the copper out of them. There's that insulated wire. Some of that I'll clean, some of it I'll just sell as insulated wire. It's not really worth cleaning, and we'll just go from there. But that's what's going on. I would have helped him today, but my wife's home today, and so she didn't want me spending time running around with my friend while she was home. That way I could spend time with her, which I guess that just goes to show she must still love me. She wants me around. But anyhow, but that's what's going on. I'll be helping him getting them vehicles out, get them hauled down here, and this whole next week after tomorrow's supposed to be a high 30. The temperatures are going to drop. Some of them days are only in the teens, and single digits during the night on a few days, and a couple nights, or at least one night I know it's supposed to get into the negatives, like a -2 or something like that. So there's Penny. Anyhow, that's all that's going on. Nothing spectacular, but I like to keep you guys in a loop if I got something going on and such. So that's what's going on. When I get scrapping some of that stuff, I'll bring you along with me, show you what I'm doing with the scrap and stuff, which I got to get on that here pretty soon. So I'm going to let you go for now. See y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.